Well, hello boys and girls. It's lovely to see you all today. Do you remember who I am? Some of you will know, but some of you who are just new to Bardykes Farm Nursery School might not have met me yet. Well, my name is Mrs. Wilkie. I'm Kim's mummy, and I'm Jessica and Alexandra's granny, or super gran as they call me. Well, I'm sitting in my bedroom at the moment because it's nice and cosy. It's quite cold and dreary outside today, isn't it? Did you know that my house is right next door to your nursery school? Yeah, right in front of you when you walk up the avenue or drive up in your car through the big white gates and look up, and there my house is. I was just sitting here thinking, and I thought I'd like to have a wee chat with you all about literacy. What on earth is literacy? Well, grown-ups sometimes use the word literacy when they mean using words when they're speaking, or reading the words in a book, or a magazine, or a newspaper, or putting letters together to make words. That's literacy. You can see words and letters all around you all of the time. And as you get older, you'll begin to recognise these words and letters. I'm sure some of you already know what some words say. What about this one? Anybody know what this word says? McDonald's. Yeah. What about this one? You ready? Asda. Well done, yes. What about these words? There's quite a lot of words there. 1, 2, 3, 4 words. Anybody know what they say? Let me have a look at the picture, might give you a clue. Those words say Bardykes Farm Nursery School. So I'm sure you've seen all those words written down lots of times. Well, when I was a wee girl, I liked words and letters, and I loved reading books. And one of my favourite books was all about these guys. I'm going to move the camera, just show you who these guys are, okay? Do you know who they are? Yes, of course. There's Kanga and Baby Roo, Pooh Bear and his best friend Piglet, Owl up in the background, Tigger and grumpy old Eeyore. So they were my favourite characters in books when I was a wee girl. Just loved them. There was a boy in the books too. You remember in the stories of Winnie the Pooh there was a boy. Can anybody remember his name? Christopher Robin. That's right. Well, the man who wrote all the Winnie the Pooh stories was called A. Milne. And he wrote all his stories for Christopher Robin. He also wrote poems too. Sometimes Pooh Bear was in them. Sometimes they were just a lot of nonsense, but there are quite a lot that I really, really liked. Maybe I could read some of them to you someday over the next wee while, because sadly the nursery's still closed because of the coronavirus, isn't it? Well, this is the book that I loved when I was a wee girl. There it is. It's called Now We Are 6. And I think that's because Christopher Robin turned 6 years old. And there's the man who wrote it, A. Milne. Now, that was one of my favourite books. I had lots of favourite books. This was the actual book I had when I was a wee girl. And if you open the front cover, inside I had written my name. Ailsa, that's my name. Ailsa, and Thompson was my name before I got married. But look how old it is. Look at the pages. They're all falling out of the book. And they're all quite yellow. but I kept this book because it was one of my favourites. So, my favourite book. What story or poem do you guys like? Hey, I have an idea. I have an idea. How about you sharing your favourite book with all your friends and your teachers? Would you like to do that? How about you get your mummy or your daddy or someone who could help you record you telling us what your favourite story is and what it's all about. You could maybe take a picture of it and send it to us. And that is you using something called technology to record your literacy favourites. Oh, 2 new words today, technology and literacy. So if you'd like to have a wee think about that, bring it along and show us what your favourite book is. And hopefully I'll see you soon. I'll see you again soon and maybe read you one of my favourite poems. Okay? What's the name of my favourite book again? Now We Are 6. Okay? See you soon.